Super Newcastle, Newcastle United FC.
TV, we're down here at the ground for a live preview of the game. I'm glad to say I've got Matty from a brand new Newcastle channel called Magpie, the Magpie channel. Tell us about your channel.
Literally just seen yours, I think. I just thought myself, well, why didn't someone do that for Newcastle? So just doing what you're doing, you know, get fans' reactions, views from the fans, for the fans, post-match interviews, podcasts, more during the week. Brilliant,
mate, brilliant. Love that. Right now, it's the game today. You were saying to me just a minute ago, you're not feeling very optimistic.
I'd be lying if I was looking forward to it, because obviously the dreadful run we're on at the minute.
Yeah, what is that
7 defeats out of 8 games.
7 out of 8?
1 point from 24. Haven't won a game since October 21st, I think it was.
Jesus.
So, like I say, I think it was ever since the Burnley game we've had an absolute nightmare.
Yeah. What's gone wrong? Because you sort of started off the season all right, innit?
Yeah, but we mentioned on the early podcast, what, 1 or 2 injuries away from a disaster, and that's exactly what's happened.
Yeah.
The 2 best players, with South and Reno, went missing, and we've got no backup, we've got no squad.
Yeah.
No
I see that in your starting lineup today, you've got Lascelles back.
That big bonus,
I rate him. He's a good defender. He's going to be important for you, isn't he?
Massively. I mean, he's not just as a defender, he's more like his personality, his leadership that he brings to the back, organising everyone. That's what we've missed hugely, because there's no communication. Obviously, what's cost related is individual errors from defenders and keepers. So hopefully, he can keep that tight in, maybe nick something. But the other problem is that we've got no one in front to put the ball in.
Yeah. Sounded good. I'm liking the sound of it, but I know that it never turns out that way with Arsenal. By the way, man, where's your coat, man? These guys,
it's boiling, yeah. Boiling, yeah. Compared up north, man. It's still raining,
look at how wrapped up I am, right? This coat, hoodie, look at these, I tell you, man. You've got to rate these guys. They've got like double skins. Listen, Arsenal team news, it's basically the same team as the other night. Apart from Lacazette comes in, which I like the fact that Lacazette's come in. I've been watching a couple of your games, and it does look like your back four are not the quickest. So I'd rather that. I think guys like Lascelles and that would rather Giroud, because he's good, combative guy, rather than a lot of pace.
Lacazette's going to have Giroud's life today.
Well, I hope so. I mean, we have got, listen, there's no denying we've got a great record against Newcastle. I think we've won all of our last 9 meetings against you guys. At home we've been strong. We've only lost the game to Man United, and even in that game we had like 33 shots. So I want to see Arsenal. We need a response today after the 2 dreadful away games, poor performance at Southampton, poor the other night at West Ham where we just couldn't break down a team that put everybody behind the ball. So we need a performance from the team today. I want to ask you that actually. Will you guys go defensive like that? Will you just sort of like...
I think he will, because he's reverted back to what was working at the start of the season, which was the 4-5-1.
Yeah.
And just try and keep it compact. We were nicking wins against like Palace, 2-1 at Jones, 2-1 against Stoke, 1 against Palace. Games like that where we're getting like hard to beat early on. So that's what we need, you know.
Look at this guy. Look at this outlaw coming in here. Look at Is it cold, is it? Look at the guys from Newcastle.
Nah, it's not crazy.
They don't even know who you are with that. Look, take off
Everyone knows who I am, man. Everyone's seen me with this at West Ham. I was getting nicknamed like certain things. I was getting nicknamed certain things that I'm not going to name on here. But listen, I'm freezing.
What do you think of the team?
I'm baffed. I'm baffed by his team selections. Do you know what, right?
No, but I'm glad he's left Jack Wilshere in there.
Yeah, no.
That's
That's right. Listen, Monreal's not a centre back.
Yeah.
And for as well as he did, Maitland-Niles is not a left back.
Yeah.
We've got 2 specialist centre backs.
Yeah.
Right.
I would have had Kolasinac in there.
Rob Holding's not even in the squad, and Callum Chambers is on the bench. Those 2 must be sitting there going.
The only thing I can think with the Kolasinac thing is maybe he's carrying some sort of small injury where he's thinking to himself, you know what, I need this guy.
Why is he on the bench?
I need this. Yeah, but I'm saying you could still be carrying like a little slight injury. But like the other day,
he shouldn't be on the bench.
Listen, the other day he said, right, he goes, Lacazette's got a slight groin problem. So
but he brought him on.
He did.
Yeah.
But
so what's the point? What's
no,
the point? If you're not 100% fit, don't play. Should be there. No.
Listen,
because at the end of the day, right, Robbie, say Lacazette come off the bench, right? And he's got
sorry, mate.
Say Lacazette's got that slight groin injury, right?
Yeah.
He brings him off against West Ham, and it goes.
Yeah.
What's the first thing you're going to turn around and say? You're an idiot for putting him on the bench, and you're an idiot for playing him. And so will I. So will you.
Sometimes the player's got a slight.
No. No.
So I've got to put up with it.
This is why we've got a big squad. This is why we've got a big squad. We're meant to be a top side.
Listen,
and when players have got... Look at it, Man City went to the Manchester derby and Aguero was on the bench. Did any of their fans go, oh my God, Aguero's on the bench?
Well, no,
because they got confidence in what's
when Lacazette was on the bench the other day, everyone was crying.
Because that's all we've got.
It's not all we've got.
Yes, it is.
Giroud's been scoring goals, isn't he?
Oh, yeah, in the Carabao Cup. He do. Look,
well, anyway, listen, give me a score prediction.
We're going to win 4-0.
I love this guy. He's not happy, but we're going to win 4-0.
No, do you know what, right? The thing is, right, I've looked at, what is it, Newcastle's last 8 games? I think
he was just
one point out of the last 8 or something.
Yeah.
We should go into this and absolutely hammer them. But Newcastle will probably turn into prime Brazil 1970. Right? And we'll end up... These are the kind of games where we'll end up struggling. Yeah. Finding it difficult to break them down because if Newcastle come into this game, attack, they're stupid because we will beat them easily. But if they look at the West Ham result and other things like that and go, right, come here, sit 2 banks of 4. Shelby's not playing as well by his thing the other day, so they haven't got that creativity in the middle. Yeah. If they sit there and go, right, we're setting up 2 banks of 4, we'll take a point right now.
They're just going to try and hit on the counter with the pace and the wings.
That's what I mean. That's what I mean. You know,
I'm surprised you ain't got Gale in there.
I know. Well, he's been the only bright spot the last few games as well.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's left out. And he's a goal scorer, isn't he?
Absolute dog shit, so I don't know why he's there, but Rafa likes him for some reason.
That's what I mean. Rafa's not an inexperienced manager. He's got the experience, so really he should, regardless of the results lately, Rafa should look at this game and go, set up 2 banks of 4 and say, come on in, Arsenal, break us down.
Right, listen, so we're about to, what time is it? Half an hour till kick-off. Looking forward to the game. As I said, check out the Magpie channel. It's Newcastle channel run by Matty and the guys. Great little channel there. Make sure you check it out. It's a channel on the rise.